So, very good morning to one and all present here. At the outset, I am very much thankful to Dr. Balu and the organizers of this function, GRAPS as well as TAIF, Tamil Nadu Association of Intellectuals and Faculties, for organizing this program. So, this is one of the latest topics which has been in the news. Okay, plagiarism. So, even when the thesis is done, even when the papers, research papers are done in Scopus journals and all other ABDC journals and all, this is one of the very serious issues. In some they say that your paper is having plagiarism amounting to 25%, so please bring it down to 10%. So you do something. Normally what every student does is, if they say that it is 25%, you have to come down to 10%. Usually when you put it in the plagiarism software, you will get the highlighted one. And the areas எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துடுவாங்க. So they will not, it is just like butchering. இது வேண்டாம், கட் பண்ணு. And you just take it off, that's all. So that is not the remedy for plagiarism. Fine. So next. So basically this is the definition of plagiarism. That is, you are making use of somebody else's work and without proper acknowledgement. மற்றவன் பண்ண ஒர்க்கு நீங்கள் எடுத்துக்கிறீங்க, ஆனால் அவனுக்கு கிரெடிட்டே இல்லை, எல்லாம் நான் தான் பண்ணேன். தட் இஸ் தி திங். சார், ஐ ஹாவ் ஒர்க்ட் டே அண்ட் நைட் டு கெட் திஸ் பேப்பர். சம்படி எல்ஸ் ஹஸ் டன் இட். பிகாஸ் ஐ ஹாவ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஹேண்ட் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் இன் ஒன் ஆஃப் த லீடிங் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ். நாட் மீ, மை ஒய்ஃப். ஸோ ஐ வாஸ் ஆல்சோ a part of her PhD thesis, and she had given a paper for publication in a Anna University, what is that, category 1 journal or 2 journal, it was there. And that gentleman who took the paper, he just changed all the things from Kerala and IT sector irundhadiyum Kerala-ngradiyum mathi vera edho sector, mata coffee sector, tea sector edho on potu in Tamil Nadu nu potu avar paper vechindar. Lastly, it so happened when the synopsis was given, she got a reply from the university that the paper number 1 that you have given has been taken from this one. This 100% plagiarism. Lastly, we had to give all the details, documents, whatever mail that we had sent to that gentleman, we had to give it. And the article had to be taken from the list of articles that she had published. And she also gave a fine of 10,000 or 15,000, something like that, for no fault of her. Okay, so that is the first one. Making you see, at least அது இவங்க பேர் வச்சுருந்தா கூட ரெஃபரன்ஸில் இருக்குதுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கலாம். So that is the first thing, making use of somebody else's work. And then you are, see, when I am doing something and I am saying that this is my paper, I am creating an impression among you that it is my own work. Somebody else is doing and I am getting the credit, like that. It is almost similar to what Ilayaraja sir had done. That is, he had fought like anything for this patentship. தான் டியூன் பண்ண பாட்டை வந்து மற்றவங்களெல்லாம் பாடி பணம் வாங்கிட்டு இருக்கா, அதனால் எனக்கு அதுக்கு இவ்வளோ பணம் வேணும். தட் இஸ் ரைட். ஈவன் தோ பீப்புள் வில் சே தட் நிறைய பேர் பழப்பு போச்சுங்களாம். பட் ஹி ஹட் டோல்ட் இன் த ஓப்பன் ஸ்டேஜ் அண்ட் ஆல், யூ ஆர் சார்ஜிங் 2 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 3 lakhs and all, but you have to give a copyright to me. எனக்கு அதுக்கு ரைட் இருக்குன்னா. When saying about this plagiarism and all, today all the musicians are singing the compositions of Tyagarajar, Papanasham Sivan, Subramanya Bharatiyar. அவள்லாம் ஒரு நேரத்துக்கு சாப்பாடு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு கஷ்டப்பட்டு இருந்தாங்க. They never went for this copyright and all these things. இன்றைக்கி நிறைய பேர் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா, தெலுங்கு தெரியறவன், மலையாளம் தெரியறவன், தமிழ் தெரியறவன் கொஞ்சம் அங்கங்கிருந்து they take something and they create a song of their own. I know that. So this is one of the very serious things. You are making others feel that you have done the work and others have not done. Okay, then the third one is almost all the ideas, interpretations, opinions and all the paragraphs, இதெல்லாம் அதே மாதிரி. In Tamil we say that ஈயடிச்சாங்க காப்பிம்பா. So you just copy it as such. So those things account to plagiarism. Next. So here what you should take care to see is, authors must ensure that the book or article is not infringing upon any trademark, as I said. patent statutory rights and all those things. அது கொடுக்குறதுனா due credit கொடுக்கணும். That is one of the main things. And some of the examples of next one. Some of the examples of plagiarism is like you are submitting your research paper to somebody without giving due credit. It is unacknowledged assistance. Suppose we were talking to each other. Madam is from Madras University, so I am combining with her. I saw a very good paper. If at all I am taking something from her, I should give due credit. And if that credit is not given, I am de-recognizing somebody. You are not a saint or a philosopher or somebody to say that let them take it. What am I? Adilla. You have done the work, because when you are doing some work in the research field, whether it is any area, science or arts or whatever it is, இந்த ஒரு ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கா, அதை வச்சுன்னு தான் அடுத்த ஆளும் பண்ணியிருக்கா. You have taken something from that, you have taken some areas from that and you are developing upon. That is what is research. Research gap அதில் இருந்திருக்கலாம். So you are taking that research gap and doing something, or you are filling the gap basically. Fine. Then the most interesting thing that many of the faculties in front of me will be agreeing is the second one. Copying from the internet sources. எது வேணா கிடைக்கிறது இன்டர்நெட்டில். Whether it is good or bad, you get everything in the internet. Even students say, sir, when I am teaching something, sir, that is not mentioned in the internet. Then I ask them, are you taking internet as your teacher or me as your teacher? The concept of Mata, Pida, Guru, Devam has gone. That was years before, way back in 70s and 80s. Today it is like Mata, Pida, Guru, Google. Whatever you want, everything is there in Google. Even your date of birth, everything. See, normally many people go for this star birthday. In the Masam, Adi Masam, in the Nakshatram, like that. That is the South Indian style. But there it is like you give 1978, August 5th. அதை வச்சுட்டு உடனே today you have the Facebook also. அதில் எல்லாருக்கும் happy birthday. And that also you are not writing. HBD. There ends the matter. And tomorrow I am afraid you will get some new subject on WhatsApp. How to talk on WhatsApp, how to talk on Google லாம் வந்துடும். This English, communicative English ங்கிற மாதிரி. Okay. So then another one, what we do is, so we sought to cut, copy, paste. All the MBA and MCom thesis, MCom dissertation is cut, copy, paste only. If you put that, it will not be 100%, it will be 200% only. Everywhere it is like that. Even certain convocation speeches, I don't want to take that gentleman's name, or VC. I found that I saw it in the internet, because I was a doctoral committee member in that. I got the link. Our vice chancellor is addressing. The speech is even now another one in Madras University. ஒருத்தர் நடத்தின ஒரு convocation speech ஓட cut, copy, paste. Only thing is University of Madras has been changed to so and so university. See, when speech also, the gentleman is not able to write. Easiness. எதுக்கு நம்ம வேலை பார்க்கணும்? That is what they are doing. Then another one is simple. You take certain simple words. A person like Dr. Shashi Tharoor is there. He can play with words like anything. So adilendo, and he has also come out with Tharoorosarasna ஒரு book. It is ஒவ்வொரு வேர்ட்ஸுக்கும் பேரலாக synonym anonym மாதிரி ஒரு பேரல thesaurus மாதிரி வச்சிருக்கார். So you change the words accordingly. அதுக்கு இன்னொரு மீனிங் போட்டு அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணுறது. That is also plagiarism. Fine. Then next one is leaving out the quotation marks. Inverted comma quotations எல்லாம் போடுறது எழுதி தூக்கிடுவாங்க. As perன்னு சொல்லிட்டு இவங்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடுவாங்க. கொட்டேஷன்லாம் மாற்றிடுறது உங்கள் இஷ்டத்துக்கு. You are doing things on your own. And the last one is taking any credit for the work that you did not create. நம்ம பண்ணாததுக்கெல்லாம் நான் தான் பண்ணினேன். அகம் எல்லாம் நான் தான். Everything is my own only. Next. So a small example I have given. இது வந்து என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கான்னா, brook is a small stream, usually a first order stream. That is the main line. இவங்க என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கா, சேஞ்ச் பண்ணி brook is a small stream, அதே மாதிரி often a first order stream. often போட்டாங்க அங்கே, அங்கே யூஷுவலாக மாற்றி. இன்னொருத்தர் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கான், ஜென்ரலி பொதுவாக அப்படி சொல்லுவா, ஜென்ரலின்னு போட்டுட்டான். இன்னொருத்தர் வந்து யூஷுவலி இல்லாட்டி நார்மலின்னு போட்டுட்டான். திஸ் இஸ் a very interesting example of plagiarism. Actually, this was one very simple example that was given to me by Dr. Tharoor only. He is my very good friend. Next one. Then this one, another example. Although there are several types of water conservation measures, only a few are suitable for humid tropics. ஒரு லைன். அடுத்தவன் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கான் பாருங்க, there are several types of water conservation methods, although only a few are humid tropics. இப்படி வச்சிருக்கிறது இப்படி போட்டிருக்கான். That is only thing. And the third person, even though there are several, அப்படி போட்டிருக்கான். So you can play with words. இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் only one answer is there. எல்லாம் முடிச்சு see one of the very interesting things that Britishers has given us is SORRY. Sorry. I'm sorry, madam. She is coming and shouting at me, you have taken some lines from that, you have not given. Sorry, madam. There ends the matter. And to add to that, I also say, madam, your dressing sense is tremendous. அப்படியா, என் ஹஸ்பண்ட் கூட சொன்னதில்லை, ஆரம்பிச்சுடுறாங்க. So such things happen. Very simple. Last one, see. There are several types of water conservation measures, though only a few are suitable. Everything is the same meaning only. But because as per this thing, that thing, you change it. Though, although, and the mari, you change the words. Okay. Now, next one. Copyright and related issues. Copyright and related rights are to protect the right of a person, that is an author. If you see the book, many of you might have published your PhD thesis also as a book. So as you open the book, on the left hand side you will see C and copyright, and you are not supposed to take even a single word from that without the permission of the author and publisher. Okay, so andamari, so this is to protect the right. நிறைய film issues இந்த மாதிரி வருது. Even though in PhD thesis this is there, or research papers this is there, filmலாம் நிறைய வரும். Musical work, painting. Painting வந்து it is not to a very great extent, but you draw a very good you do a very good painting. நானும் அதே மாதிரி I am inspired by that, so I slowly change. But even now what happens is, there also they say, இது என்னோட இவருடைய பெயிண்டிங், அதுலேருந்து I got an inspiration and drew it. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிரெடிட் கொடுக்கணும். ஸ்கல்ப்சர்ஸுக்கெல்லாம் அவ்வளோவா வராது. பிகாஸ் see what happens is, even though I am a crafty sculpture, நான் வந்து அது பண்ணி வச்சதுன்னா அது ஒரு அழகாக இருக்கும். இன்னொருத்தர் வந்து அது பண்ணும்போது it will be slightly changing. And the artwork will be different. Okay. See, அதுக்கு even though many of you might not know, I will very simply say, in Carnatic music, lot of concerts are happening. So, singer A is singing one raga, Shankarabharanam. Singer B will sing another one. Both will be entirely different. Only common thing is the raga is the same. Our approach to that particular raga will be different. Okay. Then, so the copyright duration in India is the author's life plus 60 years after their death. டெத்துக்கு அப்புறம் 60 வயசு வரைக்கும் இருக்கணும், 60 வருஷம் வரைக்கும் இருக்கணும். தட் இஸ் தி ஒன்லி திங். அதுக்கப்புறம் லீகல் ஹேர் இருக்குன்னா இட் வில் கோ டு தம். ஓகே. தென் வைல் ரைட்டிங் எ புக், வாட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ் இஸ், தே வில் என்ஷூர் தட் ஆல் த மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் ஆர் இன்க்ளூடட் இன் தேர் ஓன், அண்ட் இஃப் சம் பார்ட் இஸ் டேக்கன் ஃப்ரம் சம் அதர், ஐ ஹவ் டோல்ட் இட். பேக்கில் யூ ஹாவ் டு கிவ் கிரெடிட். ஓகே. ஈவன் நவ் ரீசென்ட்லி ஐ கேம் டு on 20th I came to Chennai for a book release of mine at Malayalapuzha. 22nd இருந்தது. அதுலேயும் I have taken a photograph and I contacted one person for an interview to give us a small thing in writing. She was out of station because of COVID. So what I did was, under that photo I gave courtesy B. Jayachandran, Malayala Manorama newspaper. And in that other person's quotation, அவங்க வந்து கொடுக்காதனால என்ன பண்ணேன், I contacted one particular magazine by name Shruti. It's a musical magazine. Shruti ஒரு magazine இருக்கு. ஸோ அங்கிருந்து இவங்களோட இதை எடுத்துட்டு courtesy so and so's interview in Shruti magazine, issue dated so and so. So that gives you a safe hand. And because you are giving credit to them, it is accepted. Okay, next. Then, principle of fair use. இதில் வந்து என்னென்னா, relaxation for fair use and fair deal guarantees that the copyright laws do not infringe upon your freedom of making critical commentary. அந்த ஒர்க்கை பற்றி you can give certain comments, but ஒரு டேமேஜிங்காக வரக்கூடாது. And you are supposed to take it only for teaching and research purposes. Only that one you can take. Otherwise you cannot take. I don't know how many of you are going into that. It is a very good source of teaching. Harvard Business Publishing House, www.hbsp, HB Business, Harvard Business School Publishing, hbsp.harvard.edu. You can go into that, you can register yourself as a educator, and then you can download the case studies from that. You will get lot of teaching materials also. So அதில் எடுக்கும்போது what happens is, below that it will be given. This is to be used by Dr. Kamjula Nilima, and அவங்களோட அசோசியேஷன் போட்டிருப்பா, ஆர்கனைசேஷன் அஃபிலியேஷன் போட்டிருப்பா, till 2023 or 24 only. And across there will be a watermark also for educational purposes. So if she is taking multiple copies and giving it to her students, some 100 or 200, and somebody is going out and posting it in the Facebook or something, she will be responsible. So automatically they can file a case. But she can take copies, ensure that it is not commercialized. It is not going out of the four walls of the class. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு யூஸ்க்கு தான் இது எடுக்கணும், fair use. See, normally in many institutions what happens is, this Philip Kotler's textbook, I.M. Pandey's textbook and all, one or two people will buy, the others they will take Xerox copies. Please don't encourage. Xerox copies எடுத்து கொடுக்கக்கூடாது, because it is creating a very bad trend of unethical practices. Okay, let them pay the money and get it, or let them go to the library and take it. இப்போ தான் எல்லோரும் சில பேர் வந்து இன்னொன்று, see, there are certain things, எதுக்கு கேஸ்க்கு போகணுன்னு பேசாமல் இருக்கா. That is one of the biggest things. So what happens is, in certain cases they will scan the 950 pages and put it in the YouTube or somewhere else. You can download it. Philip Kotler's textbook, they gave it for certain special faculties. Hardly 500 copies were published. All over the country they gave only for 500 selected faculties. So the students, what they have done is, they have taken the book, they have scanned it and put it in the Google. So it is very easy. So such things, and now the law is changing. இது டவுன்லோட் பண்ணுறவனுக்கும் they are also liable to be punished ங்கிற மாதிரி வருது. Now next, this is the main thing. What happens? See, automatically you are a thief. திருடா திருடின்னு தான் கூப்பிடுவான் மற்றவனோட ஒர்க்கை எடுக்கிறதுக்கு. That is the first thing. Then another one, you are creating trouble for you as well as for others. Your name is damaged. I call her, she is regularly taking from somebody else. That is number one. And when I am taking her work, she is also getting damaged, isn't it? See, I am creating trouble for, I am pouring cold water on her work, isn't it? என்னுடைய ஒர்க்குன்னு சொல்லிண்டு. That is the second one. Then, see, since you don't know how to work and you are not confident on yourself, you are doing it. என்னால் இதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாதுப்பா. You give to a lot of people, no? There are, when my when my scholars registered with me for their PhD, few consultants called me. Sir, I am from so and so, I am from such and such place. So and so has registered with you for your PhD, no? For their PhD. Sir, don't worry, pay 3 lakhs. We will do everything. I know one organization in Coimbatore wherein once the defense date is announced, they will prepare a PPT for about half an hour or 40 minutes or something, and they will make you stand like this and they will prepare you for the presentation. What is such charm in it? Yaro panni kudukara, okay. See, in this one, what happens is, since I prepared the whole PPT, I can go in length or breadth, I can skip some slides and all. But when I am preparing it for you, what is your right in that? அது எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியுமா? எனக்கு தெரியாது, என்னால் முடியாது. Even I take lot of PPTs as education resources from Pearson and Tata McGraw-Hill. But what I do is I change it into mine. Words எல்லாம் எடுப்போம், that is okay. அதில் I don't change the name also, Tata McGraw-Hill, Pearson. But since it is done by Kotler or somebody, I am uncomfortable. So I change the words accordingly. Fine. Giving credit to these people. So you don't have confidence. Then another one is, you are also in trouble, your family is also in trouble, your scholar is also in trouble, your institute also is in trouble. So everybody is in trouble there. You are embarrassing the whole group of people, and automatically you lose respect. Mariyadhe irukadu. But today it is a great honor. Pathila அவர் தான் எடுத்தார், கொஞ்சம் கேட்டுக்கலாம் எப்படி அதெல்லாம் பண்ணினார். That is another thing. Sir, how did you do it? They will go and ask. Today the system has totally changed. That is why. Then automatically what happens is, when a promotion is coming, you are not given if it is a just person. But if that person is very known to you, or you can do some other work for him or her, automatically they will give. But I am saying about the normal case. You are academically at your risk. Your academic, what is that? Your graph is at risk, isn't it? Next. Now, how to avoid inadvertent plagiarism? See, deliberate plagiarism and non-deliberate plagiarism is there. Okay. So, first thing is, you are supposed to attend such conferences, seminars, good books and all, read good books, and then from there you get familiarized with all these things, including the art of technical writing. See, nothing is there related to great writing. I worked for 10 years in a very leading newspaper organization by name The Hindu. I was not at all a very celebrity writer. Even though I am not a very great celebrity writer. எழுதுவோம் அவ்வளோதான். But nobody will find fault with what I am writing. That I can guarantee. That has occurred because of constant practice only. வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. It has occurred because of constant practice. Regularly writing, regularly reading good articles, regularly knowing. இன்னொருத்தர் சொல்லி கொடுத்தா, ஓகே சார் அப்படி பண்ணுறேன், அதில் இந்த மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இல்லை அதெல்லாம் அப்படி இல்லை. I know what to write. I know my mistakes. If you are saying like that, you will never learn. You will never grow also. So that's the first one. Second one is use of appropriate language and styles. எங்கே எந்தபடி எழுதணும், எந்தபடி. More than what you are writing, you should learn what not to write. That is what is very important. You should learn what to do. Okay. You should greatly learn what not to do. எது பண்ணக்கூடாதுங்கிறது தான் படிக்கணும் முதல்ல. ஃபைன். தென் சைட்டேஷன்ஸ். ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் ஒவ்வொரு ஃபார்மேட் வச்சுருமா, அந்த ஜேர்னலில் பார்த்து அந்த ஃபார்மேட்டை கரெக்டாக எடுத்துக்கிறது. அண்ட் சோர்ஸ் எப்படி லிஸ்ட் பண்ணோம், நாட் இன் த ஹாப்ஹசார்ட் வே. ஓகே. ஹவு டு ரைட் ப்ராப்பர் citing and all those things. Next one. So another one is careful preparation of notes with full details of authors and publication. Today, rather than the time when I did my PhD and first few years, இப்போ எல்லாம் ஈஸியாக வந்திருக்கு. Everything you have the software. author அங்கே போடுறது, இங்கே பப்ளிஷர் போடுறது, இங்கே இது போடுறது, everything. Then in the end you do it in the computer, everything comes quite beautifully. So be thorough and generous in acknowledging. என்ன ஆக போகிறது? nothing is going to happen. Somebody else has written, I have taken it from him. ஒரு கிரெடிட் கொடுத்துருங்க, வேலை முடிஞ்சது. சண்டை கண்டைக்கு போகிறதுக்கு பதிலாக this is the best thing. Then we should teach our next generation not to cut, copy, paste. There is pasting and dragging and dropping. அது எடுக்கவே முடியாது. எனக்கு இப்போ தெரியும், இன்றைக்கும் வந்திருக்கு. குட் மார்னிங் சார், ஜிஎம் சார். I gave a reply mail in the WhatsApp, I am not general manager, my dear. GM sir, எதுக்கு ஒரு பையன் ஒரு பொண்ணுக்கு ஐ லவ் யூ சொல்கிறது கூட ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். ஐ லவ் symbol you. See, that is over. I don't know what is happening. So teach them to avoid this cutting, dragging, pasting, all those things. And the last one is plagiarism checker software. Next. So plagiarism checking software in the universities la irukku. In certain places they do it for free, in certain places they take money, adu vaangi pandra. So that is also available. And if you are good enough with cash, you yourself can purchase one. Ithana users nu irukku. So that is one thing. Next one, these are some of the softwares. And usually I go for authenticate, that is one of the good ones, and turn it in also. Anna University uses Urkund. இப்போ மாத்தியாச்சான்னு தெரியாது. மேடம் நீங்கள் எந்த சாஃப்ட்வேர் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க? அங்கே Urkund தான். So almost Urkund is the very common one. It is there, no need of taking photos, madam. I will leave the PPT here, you can take it from them. Okay, so in the plagiarism detect, plag scan எல்லாம் what happens is they are free software. Okay, so அது வந்து in fact I have not given it in the bottom. Duplicate checker, wiper இதெல்லாம் free software. So அது வந்து இன்னொரு தடவை எடுத்தால் இன்னும் ஜாஸ்தி காட்டும். They are prone to certain what is that, mistakes. So best thing is either you use Turnitin, Urkund or authenticate. Okay, so since the time is running very short, I am closing it. So the PPT is there. Actually there are 10 or 15 more. So once again I thank the organizers, because there are lot of other speakers also.